Okay, so there are a couple different ways you can approach isolating an element that doesn't really have an alpha already established for it. Of course, you could painstakingly roto it, which maybe is the hard way to do it. Give me just a second. Sorry, I just got home from work. I know y'all are 2 hours ahead of me? No, I'm 2 hours ahead of you. So unfortunately, I don't know if this is going to help you in time for it to affect your project and still allow you to, like, I don't know, sleep tonight, but sorry. Okay. Oh, I think it's an example. Yeah, okay. Nope, it's not an example. Here we go. Is this the guy? This is not the guy. Is this the guy? This is the guy. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna separate these real quick. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. Okay, I see what you mean now. So I did actually give y'all a mask here, which is super helpful. So this is going to change your world. I didn't cover this in class because I think I didn't have an ID pass for any of the other thingamabobs. I probably should have thought of that, but I didn't. So let me really quickly slap just like a really quick and rough slap comp of this together. Just something really nasty and fast. I do apologize. I don't have anything really prepared for this directly. Let's just screen that over. Boop. Okay. Did that do anything? Oh, it's just a little subsurface. I would probably grade this and play with it, but that's not what you asked for, so I'm just gonna move on along. Sorry, it just I make noise constantly while I work, which I'm sure my coworkers love. Oh, that's not the key light. This is the key light. That's why it looks like garbage. Okay. Let's just make this a plus. How about that? Let's just make this a plus. Yeah, look at that. We got a little form. We got a little form on there. And then I'll... this is not what you asked for. Sorry. Give me just a sec. I don't know why I clicked on that instead of that, but I did, and now I must live with the consequences of my actions. Make a little fill light. Cool. And then which one has the better shadows? I like the shadows on this one, so I'll use this again to darken everything up. So multiply. Yeah, here we go. It's a little dark, it's a little gritty, it's a little lacking form, and it still needs a lot of work, but it will do for our purposes. So let's say we want to do something with these crystal fellows as you had suggested. We take our ID mat and we want to isolate just the red. So below our ID, we'll put a shuffle node. And the shuffle node can be used for two things. You can move, for example, an alpha from one image to another, or if you're just working on a single image, which we are, then just put both inputs on the same image. It's really janky. That's not the way it works in Nuke. It's two separate nodes in Nuke. Shuffle copy has the two inputs, and shuffle has one input. But whatever, we're using natron, so there it is. Now I want the red to be an alpha, so I am going to change the alpha of this to the color red. And A or B doesn't matter because both A and B are plugged into the same input. So boom, if I do that, then press A, look at that. We got an alpha for these guys. Okay, cool. So what I can do is, at any point really, but I'll just do it at the end. I'll throw a grade on here. Literally any node that has a mask input, I can attach the mask to this, and now I am just affecting these guys. So I can make them look exactly how I want them to. Can even change their color completely. Let's see, do we have a hue rotation? No, but what's a hue correct? I don't know what this is. That looks complicated. I don't want to use that. Let's just do a color lookup. Okay, so let's add a bunch of red and strip out a lot of this. Oops, forgot to attach the mask. Bump. There we go. And get rid of a lot of this blue and green. Cool, and I changed the color. Granted, you know, whoa, hey, you went too far. There's a bit of a lag on my computer right now, I think, because I'm recording. So I'll just dial this down, the mix of this color lookup down a bit. Come on. There we go. I think I'll dial that down a lot. Well, you get the gist of it. You get the gist of it. But yeah. Or let's say, you know, you just wanted to keep the blue, but you wanted to up the saturation. You can put a saturation node down, attach that to the mask, and blast that sucker. Yeah, so you can really do that with anything. And I'll let you in on a little secret. You can use this trick on anything. So for example, we have our diffuse pass, and let's say you just wanted to grade her hair, right? You could do the same thing. Now it'll take a little bit more tweaking because it's not perfect colors like in the ID map, but you can do the same exact thing. Plug both inputs in here, change our alpha to the color red. Check that out. Unfortunately, it's interpreting a lot of things as being red. So you can put a saturation before you do the shuffle. So we'll just plug the shuffle into here, plug that into there. And if we up the saturation, that should help kind of differentiate, I think. No? I'm not gonna do the trick? And then a grade, maybe? Let's see if... Yeah, here we go. Okay. So by playing with it, you can start to create your own masks and really isolate exactly what you want to be altering, right? Almost there, very close. All right, and then we'll put another grade node down. Oh, that's not doing it. Change the white point. Well, it doesn't seem to be doing what I want it to. Well, excuse me. Oh, it's because I don't have them both plugged into here. Cool. Let's redo that. Yeah, you gotta make. I did not have them both plugged into both the A and B inputs. It was just plugged into one of them, which was causing part of the problem. Or you know what? Let's do a color correct node. Something that directly allows me to control a contrast. Yeah, here we go. Contrast, and let's take the gamma down. Really? And then gain up. It's so weird how it's behaving. I don't like it. I really hate how this program deals with color. I don't want to rag on it too much because every software you ever use is gonna behave differently. I have no idea what that did. I guess clamping white just kills everything. Anyway, sure. What you could then do is, what you could then do is after you shuffle, if with grades you just can't clean this up, just make a roto. Excuse me. I think I'm getting sick. Pop. Ooh. Shoop. Okay. Set that to mask, and then we'll just make sure the animation matches up. Cool. Okay, and then we have, we've got a little alpha where we can just control her hair. So at the end, we'll put another grade node down. Let's see, we want it to be a lot brighter. And yeah, control that. So you can really make a mask out of anything you can isolate. It's kind of amazing. So now I'm making her hair blue, or, well, I don't know how to look at color. I'm making her hair green-ish. Well, I could do a better job of that, but I won't. Anyway, this video has been long enough. But yeah, that's the basics of how to just sort of isolate something and then, yeah, use it for grading and all that jazz. So, all right, sorry it was kind of long-winded. Hopefully that was helpful. Okay.